Alright, we are back for round 1 with that sweet white red beatdown deck. Very good keep here. Definitely nice. And yeah, we'll lead with Mountain, then Plains Motorist and Monitor. Yeah, that you cannot really. I mean, I cannot really ask for a better start with my deck. Okay, Warden is pretty good too. Let us cry. I'm certainly putting one on the bottom. Now, do I want the second one for the Thopter? Probably not really. I think I will eventually draw fourth land, and my deck is not very mana hungry, so yeah, I don't really think I want that. Okay, I only got a land anyway, which is decent. I guess I'm gonna attack, and if my opponent tries to Subtle Strike, I can build to smash, but I guess if they had Subtle Strike and wanted to kill the Motorist, they should have played the Subtle Strike last turn. I mean, during their turn, that's what I meant. So this is some sort of black-green mid-range deck. Okay. Make this a 1/4. Unfortunately, I cannot play Snare Thopter, because if I do, I don't have great attacks. I can Welding Spark that thing away. I can Fairground Warden that thing away. Probably gonna Spark actually and beat down for 6. Don't really think I want to build to smash just to deal 3 damage. It's gonna be decent at helping me attack through things later on, I think. This might be a Pima Outrider, if I'd have a guess. And they are probably making a 1/1. Yeah. So I guess I could Fairground Warden the Servo, which is kind of cool. But not. Is it good? It's fine. I could also just Nair Thopter, beat down in the air. Kinda want a Fairground Warden something though. It could be the Servo, then I attack with other thing. And it. What? Okay, this is not the event I'm playing in. Never mind. Yeah, I think I like that. What is going on here? Maybe you heard a noise. I did hear a noise. Okay. So what is up? So I cannot use my mouse anymore. Oh lord. Okay, yeah, sure. Now what can I do? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully you did not heard the noise because it was pretty annoying. But yeah. Now I can play. Yeah, so I think the play is Warden, the Servo. Attack with both creature, build to smash whatever they block, and pass the turn. And the reason I like to do that is because if this dies, they will not get their Servo back, basically. Okay. So as long as he did not answer the message on MTGO, I could not click on anything else. Don't know if it's it's probably MTGO that's doing that. Reporian Tiger Malfi Squad, sure. They're making a 1/1 again, which is slightly annoying. Guess we'll give that Menace, play Thopter, attack with everything but the Motorist. As I don't really want to trade Motorist for the Servo. Though I guess if they block motorist with the servo, then it means they take 7, which is probably fine. Yeah, I should have attacked with motorist, that was a misplay. And that might cost me the game. Yeah, I would have dealt 3 more damage if I attacked with the motorist. I guess if I attack with motorist, they can block with the 1-1 here, and 3-1 here, take 6. But then they are dead now. Yeah, I should have attacked with everything because they want to get rid of monitor, and them not being able to get rid of monitor is really bad for them. Guess I'll just attack with Thopter, but my opponent should be dead here. Clearly misplay last turn attack, was not paying enough attention, I guess. We got there anyway, but yeah, that was kinda lame. Felt pretty bad about trading this for a 1-1, but obviously if they blocked they would have taken too much damage to come back in the game, most likely. So the right play was to attack with everything. Oh well. Black, green mid-range of some sort. Honestly, given what I saw, I don't think there's anything I want to change that match. They have probably some sort of token related theme deck with maybe Armorcraft Judge and these kind of things. Not sure I want to change anything though. My deck is quite stacked, pretty good. I want to keep the same curve, the tricks, the couple removals. I think I'll leave it this way. Okay. Slightly clunky because we don't have red, but we have a key to the city and we have a pretty good hand in general, so I think it's a keep lookout. So my opponent might be more aggressive than I thought they were, or maybe they just sided this thing in because it's kinda decent on the play against an aggressive deck. Yeah, okay, fine. Even if you have that, you should not keep a 1-lander against an aggressive deck. That's not something you should ever do. I'm gonna play grabs first because I wanna. Actually no. Since I have Helion, what I wanna be doing is actually. Oh, my opponent disconnected. My guess is that they either F6 too quickly and thus were not able to make their land drop, or they got mad because they did not draw their second land, and in whatever might be the reason, they just disconnected because they had enough. I don't know. But given that this just happened after they missed a land drop, the second land drop, my guess is that they will not come back, but I might be wrong, obviously. And I am wrong since they just joined the game. Okay. I am completely wrong. Okay. But yeah, what I was talking about is that since I'm going to play Hellion next turn, my opponents don't really want to block that, so they will probably not block it. But then I can use grabs to save it for one more turn, which is kind of cool. If my opponent kept a 1-lander, they will get destroyed though. I don't think I want another 4-drop. Can probably use a monitor though. Eager Constrict, sure. I don't think that changes anything, so I'm gonna. I should have said no. Guess it doesn't really matter. think we'll trade here, as I don't really want that thing to drain me more. And at any point I can stop attacking and trade with my motorist, so it's not great for me. Yes. Kind of feels like my opponent kept several lands but just clicked on f6 too quickly or something like that. Though I guess it's not f6 anymore. f6 doesn't exist anymore. Uriel Responder was a pretty good top deck. My play is gonna be grab this turn though, because I want to keep the Helion around, but can definitely use a Responder. Yes, I will play. When you can deal 12 damage with Helion, it's, you know, it's quite good. Dealing 8 is already solid, but 12 is really nice. And now my opponent might have to block it because they don't know that I might have some other energy creature, and at some point, you know, you might as well block it and make sure it dies. Chief of the Foundry attacking for 3, I would guess. Oh, the broker is attacking too. Okay, well, I'm happy trading the grabs. Sure, they are getting a counter somewhere, but like I'm trading a 2-drop that gave me 4 damage for a 3-drop, so it looks pretty fun, and it means they are not blocking the Hellion. Okay, cool. Cool things. Do I play Spontaneous Artist and beat down? And then take what, 6? Down to 6. My opponent would go down to 7 here. But this will die. So I don't know. I do not know. Maybe playing Responder is just better. Or Warden could be an option. Warden on the Eager Construct to remove the counter. Don't really think. I mean, we have 6 cards in hand. I think we are in a decent spot to win the game, even if it goes longer. And Artist is still gonna be good a bit later on. I think I'm gonna play Responder because if they don't have the Rimvol, I kinda wanna start draining them for 2 each turn as soon as possible. So yeah, I think I'll just do that. Seems like the more efficient play in the longer, you know, if the game goes a bit longer, and I think it will. They could have Essence Extraction here, which would be the worst case scenario, but there's not much I can do. Nature's Way is kind of the same thing, though I guess I don't gain the life. But since I use that now, they might not have a Rimvol for the Warden, which is kind of good. So, we'll see, we'll see. And even if they do, they are probably not gonna be... They will not be able to attack this Construct, and it's not gonna be a 4-4 anymore. So it's also fine. Yeah, you should have attacked first, because now I can block, and I might not have blocked if you attacked first. So, don't agree with that play. We could just play Artist and pass the turn. I think this is what we want to be doing. And then we can either take 5 from the Hydra, or I guess block with both creature. But then they get back their Eager Construct maybe, and if they have a Rimvol it really goes bad for us, but can we do anything about this? I am unsure. I think we kinda have to double block here and pray they don't have any Removal or Trick. No attack. That's great. Then we don't have to make any choice. At least not yet. Malfi squad. Annoying. Snare Thopter. Doesn't help match. So we kinda need to double block on the Hydra. So we need another blocker. I wish I had drawn a land here. I guess we'll drop Thopter and play defensively, which I don't like, but this is kinda what we have to do. If they have a Rimfall, I'm dead on board, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah, my draw turned out to be a little bit clunky, despite my opponent missing a couple land drops. I mean, yeah, they missed 2 land drop, I think. Interesting that they are not stacking with the other creatures, thus giving me more time. Weird. Still unclear about what's going on. If they had a Rimfall, they would have played first main phase, because then they would have lethal. No, that would not give them lethal. I could chump the Hydra and block the Chief. But if you have a Rimfall, you really want to use it first and then attack with everything, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure they don't have a Rimfall. And if we draw a land next turn, we might not be in the worst shape, depending on what they play here, because I can drop 2 creatures. I guess we'll see. High Spire Artisan. Okay, that's fine. 2 more power on the board is completely fine. Obviously, drawing a non-land is bad. So we have to double block the squad. Yeah, I really needed a land here. I'm dead on board, but my opponent has been playing pretty defensively somehow, so I'm gonna play Motorist and leave some mana open and bank on the fact that they might not go for the kill, even though I'm quite dead here. I think we want that on top, but we want to play Pioneer first. Yeah, I'm dead on board, but if I have impeccable timing, my opponent really lose quite a lot during the attack. Oh, okay, good. So now I'm not dead anymore. Yeah, I have to use this to block that. Yeah, I mean, it's probably right to play around impeccable timing. And I'm still quite dead here. I guess if they don't have any follow-up, I might survive. My opponent put a card on top, which cannot be a good news for us. And they do not have a creature here, okay. Well, there might be a way out. A removal will do the trick, though. Alright. Well, they did not attack for several turns for no reason. Well, I guess it's this thing has trample anyways. Okay. But you never know, I mean, maybe you are dead on board, but your opponent just doesn't see it, so there is that. So they showed 2 Nature Sway, which I don't really have great sideboard option against. If I have, for example, another build to last or a build to smash, I would put it in the deck, but here it doesn't seem worth it. I don't think we'll change anything. Alright. That hand is not amazing, but we have a 2-drop. We have a key to the city to try finding other things if needed. If we draw planes, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's a keep. It's not very exciting, but it is a keep. Alright, this window should not come anymore. At least, yeah. At least I did something where it should not come anymore. I just read, and there was something written who said, "Don't put this window anymore." So made things simpler. Yeah. Yes. I don't think we'll use the key to the city as we might want a Fairground Warden or Sparks. Though I guess it really depends on what they play here. Yeah, I will want to spark that thing away during their turn, most likely, so yeah. Bum at both our bars though, which I think makes things a bit different, as I'm willing to take 5 from that thing to play the barge and be a bit more aggressive. Could also not attack with grabs to leave the barge back to block, but that doesn't seem great in this matchup, as I am the aggressor. Okay, draw 5th land for the giant. I think I'm gonna let myself take a couple damage from the freighter and just beat down as hard as I can. Given that I have the key to the city and couple Rimfall, I think it's fine. So if my opponent wants to hit me with a freighter, I'm fine with that. Okay, well that's annoying, but there's not much I can do. Veteran motorist. I kinda like that. Is it better to play motorist and sparks or warden, or is it better to play wayward giant? It is close, because if I play giant, I put them down to 9, and then I can get rid of their blocker and play motorist to crew the barge and most likely kill them. Yeah, I think this is a better sequencing. Yeah, because here they go down to 9, and then on my turn, unless they have 3 blockers, I can kill one of their blocker, animate that, give it unblockable, and they cannot block the giant with the other blocker, and they most likely die. Yeah, sounds about right. And yeah, I go down to 10 next turn maybe, but I don't really care. The only thing that's bad with this line, that not even bad, but I can potentially save them is if they have, a 5th land and maybe something like Tidy Conclusion, but that's about it. If they just try to play some blockers, it's not gonna work, unless they can assemble 3 blockers, which doesn't sound extremely likely. That's 2 blockers. I guess they can not attack with Doomed Operative, but I think they kind of want to beat down with the thing here. Okay. Why would you put yourself dead on board, though? Like, my opponent is just right straight up dead if I draw if I have a creature in hand, so I don't really get that move. Yeah, I really don't get it. Oh well. Like they are banking on me not having a 3-power creature at all. Well, I guess if I do, they cannot really win. But still, that's kind of weird. I mean, you can leave that. I don't know. Weird move. And for 1 green, there's nothing they can do that can save them here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have no choice. Let's get rid of that, I guess. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't there another thing to do? Like, because if you keep this and that around, you can double block the giant, take 6, and then maybe find something? I don't know. Weird. Okay, oh well. I made a pretty bad attack myself game 1, so I cannot really say anything. But it seems like an overly aggressive way to do things. Well, either way, we got there. Hope you enjoyed that first match, actually. Thank you for watching, and see you for the next round.